Country CEO in the house, man. Look, I'm excited about this video here that I'm giving you today because it is truly, unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, more game, and more game, right? Look, it's a little bit, I'm going to warn you on the spiritual side, but if you hear it out and listen to the whole video, it'll work for you, man. It has truly worked for me in 21 years of this dump truck business, man. And I'm telling you, I would not share it with you if I did not find it to be true. Check this out, man. Favor that can't be explained. I want to talk about favor that can't be explained. How to experience favor that can't be explained, right? Every day of my life, I pray that prayer. Lord, give me favor in my business that I can't explain. Now, that's not the only area of my life I pray for that favor, but this is the one that applies to you, right? I pray for it in other areas as well, but favor that I can't explain. What do you mean by that, Country CEO? Lord, allow things to happen, doors to open, avenues to present themselves that I can make money, provide for my family, make a good living, give you my tithes and offering, and I'll be ever so careful to give you all of the honor and the glory for that particular thing. That's what I mean by, Lord, favor that can't be explained. It's so mind-blowing what he would have done that I could take no credit at all. I would know without a shadow of a doubt that it was him that did it. That's favor that you can't explain. That's the I can't explain part, right? Because I can't take no credit at all. Joe Blow can't take no credit at all. Jimmy Dunn can't take no credit at all. I can't even explain. It's so mind-blowing what he did that I know it had to be him, right? That's favor, y'all, that I can't explain. All right, just had to give you the definition of what I mean by how to experience favor that I can't explain. Let me share something with you. A strong work ethic coupled with unwavering faith will produce results that'll blow your mind. Let me say that again. A strong work ethic coupled, meaning together, with an unwavering faith will produce results that'll blow your mind. Favor that you can't explain. Well, Country CEO, how does this happen? Let me tell you how it happened to me. Number one, you got to be selfless. Selfless, L-E-S-S. We live in a selfish world where it's about me, myself, and I, right? But if you want favor, you need to be selfless. What do you mean, Country CEO? In other words, it's not about you. You're not doing things and out there messing over people and backdoing and brown nosing, whatever you want to call it, in order to try to just look out for you. You need to be selfless. You need to be willing to help others who may be in a bind. Are you the kind of person that'll help somebody, give them the shirt off your back? I am. I try to be. I help anybody. Even before my YouTube journey in this community, folks will tell you, and I'm not bragging by a long shot, but they'll tell you, guys that want to get into the dump truck business, I shared the game with them. And then, just in other areas of life, I believe in helping people. Talk about that a little bit later. Selfless. If you sow good works, then good works will follow you. If you are selfless enough to do good things for people, what I've discovered about life is that stuff comes back to you. I try to do that in the dump truck business. Put others first, even in the dump truck business. And I'm telling you, that kind of stuff, not just in even dump truck business, but just in life, it'll bring you favor that you can't explain. All right, so if you want favor that you can't explain, you got to be selfless. But then secondly, you got to be sold out. Number one, you got to believe that there is a God. Right? Everybody don't believe that. And I'm not here to judge anybody. But you got to believe, you want this kind of faith, you got to believe in, number one, there is a God. Number two, believe that he can and will provide. right? That's two different things, right? You can believe that it exists, but do you believe that he can and will bless you? I do. I've seen him do it so much that I'm sold out to it. I have no doubt that he can do it. I'm sitting here before you because he's done it. So you got to be sold out to that. And one of the ways you also sell out is you got to put him first in your life. Is he number one? Or is he number two, number three, or on the back burner? See, if we want his blessing, especially upon our businesses, then we got to make sure we put him first in our lives. We got to be sold out to that. Do you trust him to do it? And then finally, are you sold out enough to where you're serving him with your life? Like I say, I'm not here to cast any judgment on anybody. I'm just trying to tell you how I've experienced favor that I can't explain. And I want to share that with y'all because I'd like to see y'all experience favor that you can't explain. Got to be sold out. Got to be selfless. But then you got to be sensitive. I see I got my S's working, right? I love alliteration. When I'm preaching, I use alliteration. So it would only be right that I alliterate with you guys. Got to be sensitive. What do you mean, country CEO, got to be sensitive? You got to be sensitive to what God is saying. In other words, when he speaks to your heart, speaks to your mind, or drops something in your spirit, you got to be sensitive to that. Sensitive in the sense that you know it's him, and then sensitive enough to understand what he's saying and how he's directing you. You got to be sensitive enough to be able to see what he's doing. Not only does God speak to us many times, but also more than anything what I see, watch what he's doing. Let me give you an example of that, what I mean by that. In the instance that I explained even on another video, but the opportunity that guy called the other day, I could be working right here 5 minutes from the house, had both of my trucks going out tomorrow night right here at the house. The new truck foreman calls back and says, Perry, can you haul to Lafayette Sunday night? Give me one, I'm in a bind. I said, oh boy. He says, yeah, man, I know, man, but I'm in a bind. I'm passing up the job with one of my trucks to work 5 miles to go and work 75 miles away. I really don't like it, but I see what God is doing. I'm sensitive enough to see through new truck foreman. Guys asking me to do a favor. And I see the setup. God is allowing a door to open with the new truck foreman because it's a level playing field now with a new truck foreman. God is opening up the door for me to have favor with the new truck foreman. If I wasn't sensitive to what God is doing, I would have missed it. Because I would have been like, no, man, I want to work 5 minutes from now. Man, why you sending me way over there? Man, I could have complained, moaned, and groaned. But the Lord, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm not playing when I'm saying that. The Lord quickened my spirit, and I saw it. I said, yeah, man, I do. And when I got off the phone, I said, I see you, God. I see you. Got to be able to see up the road what's happening. That guy going to remember I done a favor for him. He'll remember. He going to know that I don't mind helping him out in the bind. Guess what? When the good stuff come, he going to look out for seek ye first. When the numbers get drawn down and they don't need but a few trucks, guess who he's going to look out for? Why? Because he going to remember that guy helped me out of a bind. Favor, y'all. That stuff is real. So I'm watching, sensitive enough to see what God is doing and how he's moving. Like I said, everybody gets hung up a lot of times on what God is saying. But I look mostly and I live my life by look at what he's doing in your life and for you and around you. Okay? Whew. Don't miss that, y'all. Analyze situations for your good. And that's what I did. Okay, let me look at this thing. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this for this guy. It's uncomfortable. I'm going to be working way 75 miles from home. I'm going to be late getting in that morning, but it's going to work for the company. It's going to better the situation for the company going forward. I see you, God. And so in those moments, you have to use wisdom. You got to be sensitive to what's happening around you if you want God's favor on your business, y'all. He wants to bless you. All right? But you got to be sensitive to what he's doing. All right? So look, this information, this is good stuff, y'all. If it's valuable, Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video. Look, channel memberships, I think I mentioned that. You want to be a part of this Country CEO channel, you can join channel membership. Look, last thing, y'all. You got to be strong-minded. You're going to experience the favor that can't be explained in your business. You got to be selfless. You got to be sold out. You got to be sensitive. But then you got to be strong-minded. What do you mean, Country CEO, strong-minded? You got to be able to press through the haters. That's number one. As God blesses you, haters are going to want to see you fall. I got a few haters in my town, in this area. Been hating me for 16, 17 years. Haven't done anything to them. But success brings haters. But you can't be concentrated on that. You got to press through that. So you got to be strong-minded. That's what I mean. You can't get caught up in the chirping on the sideline. You got to press through that. Number two, you got to press through the fatigue. Last week I was tired. Wool gathered. The day-night stuff had me all thrown off, but you got to press through. You got to be strong-minded. And I say that because I know some guys, they get like that, man, I ain't going out there. I'm tired. Don't get me wrong. Use common sense. Now, if your body's telling you to shut down, shut down. But I'm just simply saying, a lot of time guys just got out of their comfort zone a little bit and they ready to shut it down. Man, you got to be strong-minded. Press through those moments. And then finally, the hard times. When it's just 2 days a week, 3 days a week, press through the hard times. Here goes a nugget, and I'm going to leave you with it. Here's what I discovered about the dump truck business in 21 years. 3 straight weeks of working will get you back to where you need to be. I don't care how bad it's got before that. Peep game on that. I want to hear from y'all about that. 21 years I've discovered, I don't care how bad it's been with 2 days a week, 3 days a week, or something like that, that has happened before that. 3 straight weeks, y'all, in the dump truck business will put you back where you need to be financially. I've seen it happen too many times, right? So look, man, I'm gone. I'm talking about favor that I can't explain. I pray every day for it. I pray that you would adopt that, not just in the dump truck business, but adopt it in your life. Lord, give me favor that I can't explain. And I'm telling y'all, man, it works. And can't no man, woman, boy, girl bless you and bestow favor on you like he can. So look, I'm gone, man. No grind, no shine. We out of here.